Welcome back YouTube to Rick's YouTube channel. On today's video I'm going to compare the Xbox One S against the Xbox One X and see which is the loudest when you're playing Fortnite. I've had the Xbox One S for a long time. I've also had the Xbox One S a couple of years now. I did update the Xbox One S to a Fortnite edition about a year ago, so the One S, the original One S, is in the cupboard. We're using the One S, the Fortnite edition, the purple Xbox, and also an Xbox One X. I've read loads of comments on the internet about how loud the Xbox One X is when you're playing something like Warzone compared to the Xbox One S. So I thought I'd give Fortnite a go. I've got the two consoles side to side. So what we're going to do is start Fortnite, we'll jump into a game, play a couple of minutes, and then we'll switch over to the Xbox X and compare the fan noise between both consoles. I'm going to move the camera over to the consoles. You'll see what's happening on the screen. I've also got my microphone set up and I'm going to put it as low as I can in stereo mode right next to where the fans are, and hopefully you'll pick the sound up. I'll turn the sound down on the game so you can just purely hear the fans from each of the consoles. The only reason why I'm doing this is because I've read everywhere that the new Xbox Series X will be just as loud as the Xbox X. And for those that haven't got an Xbox X, I'm going to show you what the sound level is like when you're playing something like Fortnite. And I might make another video showing you me playing Warzone and comparing the two consoles. Let me move the camera over to the consoles. We'll start at Fortnite. And we'll start it up from the main menu and we'll go right the way through till we jump into a game, play a couple of minutes and do exactly the same on the Xbox One X. I'm just going to quickly show you where the fans are set up. So the Xbox One S pushes the hot out from the vents at the top and also sucks the air in on the vents from the side. The Xbox One S sucks the air in on both sides and releases it on the back side. So we're going to start at Fortnite now. I've got the microphone positioned as low as I can without touching it. And the Xbox One S is really quiet compared to the Xbox One X. So we're just going to wait for it to load. We'll jump into the lobby. I'll just turn my TV down because the mic will probably pick up that. So it really is a good idea if you've got your Xbox One X to keep it in a well ventilated place. I wouldn't really put it in a TV cabinet that hasn't got ventilation at the back of it. It's just purely because the Xbox One X is venting from the back. And if you're using a TV cabinet with no venting on the back of it, it's just going to push it and hit the back of it and then take it back through the intakes on the side. So it will be basically recycling hot air. So we're going to jump into the game now. And I can't hear anything from the One S. It is dead quiet. I don't know what the microphone's picking up. It might not pick up anything. So we're just going to wait for it to load into the game. Still dead quiet. I'm sitting probably about 2 foot away from it and I still can't hear the One S. So let's quickly just jump out, we'll get down to the ground. Just quickly get a weapon. Try and get the first kill. I've really lost them now, I can't see where they've gone. Definitely lost me. But at the moment I still can't hear anything from the 1S. Right, and all I'm going to do now is just power the console down. I'm going to swap over to the 1X. Coincidentally, this Xbox One X has had new thermal pads and thermal paste on the GPU about a couple of weeks ago, and it's had a deep clean as well. That's something that's quite common with the Xbox One X, is reapplying the thermal paste. Now I can definitely hear the 1X getting a bit louder. Let's jump straight into a game. Wow, listen to that. So exactly the same settings. Obviously the 1X is not displaying 4K. I've tried to keep both Xboxes on the same video output. And if it is displaying 4K, it's going to be pushing the GPU a lot harder. So in other words, it's going to get a lot hotter. The fan is going to sound a lot louder. Right, let's get down to the ground. So as you can probably tell and hear, the Xbox One X is considerably louder than the One S when you're playing Fortnite. If your Xbox One X is suffering with the same sound issues with a noisy fan, I recommend applying some new thermal paste on the GPU and also some new thermal pads around the GPU, and make sure you give it a good dust out every once in a while, and keep it in a well ventilated area. I hope you liked that video. That was comparing the Xbox One S to the Xbox One X and seeing which is the noisiest when you're playing Fortnite. I will make a Warzone video because I've seen loads of comments, everybody complaining with the Xbox One X on how loud it gets when you're playing Warzone. So yeah, remember to hit the like button, subscribe, and I shall get back to you with another video. Thanks for watching.